whole squad list.
Welcome to another episode of Modern Black Man Podcast. I don't think this is going to be too long of an episode, but I want to talk about something that is a little heavier than our traditional subject content area. I want to talk about racist healthcare. It's a problem in all 50 states, but an exceptional problem in certain parts of the United States. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's insensitivity, intentionality, or possibly insecurity, but it makes no sense for anyone to go to a healthcare professional seeking health, seeking a remedy or improvement in health, and then being confronted with a professional. If they're not incompetent, they're incapable of serving you. And that's what I have a problem with. I think that we might as well call out someone in specific, someone in particular, because it makes no sense. And I think I will empower myself to do more than just ignore the incompetence that I have experienced. I've been I've been recovering in many ways health, and I had huge reservations about coming to this part of the country for this reason in particular. If I haven't mentioned it in other episodes, it's just so real. It's just so real. And I'm experiencing for the first time in half a decade, incompetence. Doctors that aren't Black, doctors that aren't Asian, doctors that I believe are racist, and doctors I experience are failures in health. There's no expertise. They're just not good at medicine. I pride myself on many things. I know a few things, and I don't have to know everything to know when I'm not being served. To experience it firsthand and to be back and exposed to that again is a jarring experience, because many people from the South, that's why they leave, because there are greener pastures, there are better opportunities, and this isn't anything that you have to accept lying down. Black doctors are a big deal. Finding a doctor who is relatable is a big deal for so many different reasons. And we need to get more comfortable discussing that. If I have to revisit this topic of conversation, if I need to bring in more diverse speakers, more voices into the space, I will certainly do that. That's a campaign that I dare challenge myself in leading. Here in Dallas, Texas, I assure you that we deserve better health care. The people deserve better health care. People deserve compassionate health care. People deserve complete health care. People deserve to have their best interests met without seeking approval or permission from anyone, anywhere, at any time. We will call out all doctors on purpose. If you have had an encounter with a doctor in the DFW Metroplex, if you've had experience in medicine where you felt attacked, underserved, exploited, I need for you to communicate with us, and this is the appropriate platform for you to express your grievances. This is such a real thing, and it's something that I am beginning to be mobilized and incredibly passionate about, because it's a new culture for me to experience. The discrimination against women has been prevalent and plentiful, and specifically Black women. Um, Not to say that their voices are just weak, it is to point a light at the fact that their voices are too few. They are very needed because they are abused. They are victimized by this healthcare system. If there's someone that could challenge this point, whether it's Candace Owens or anyone, please educate me, edify me. I'm here for that opportunity. But in our experience, this is what's seen. And we have not turned the wave of poor healthcare. We have an enhanced healthcare in our communities, improved healthcare in this country, and it is time for us to have understanding of health and being empowered by health. Um, this would be the institutions, the health professionals, even the guidance and the plans. I'm not saying that it has to be any ethnocentric plan, because we are living in an incredibly pluralistic and diverse population or society right now. We're we're brown, as a people universally. So I think that biologically epigenetics will speak themselves out. It's not a competition of genetics. It's competing genetics. Everyone has good in their genes. It's up to us as a society to maintain a standard of health so we can grow, so we can maintain, have longevity, so we can have peace in ourselves and our communities. And if you visit medicinalmoves.com, you can educate yourself for free on a myriad of health related topics, including exercise, fitness, and even having access to products that will transform your life. With all of those things being said, it is just so real, so honest for me to say that health is my priority. I've lived a healthy lifestyle. I continue to strive for a healthy lifestyle, but I am in a circumstance where my standards are no longer available to me and I have to adapt. I cannot change the world to meet me, so I must change my expectations of the world I find myself in, because eventually these standards will grow. They have to grow. Um, Fearfully, this is where healthcare is today. And this is not a selfish statement or a selfish mission. This is an initiative to increase the health of our nation, our consciousness, and to explore prosperity in realms that we have yet to see as a people, because we deserve progress, prosperity, peace. We deserve to have longevity. We deserve to have the security in our mobility and our movement, and a society of functioning adult bodies, caring and striving for the most successful ecosystem, the most successful society we can create, starting from the inside and going out. My thoughts in this moment, in this conversation, are so pure. I appreciate anybody who might be vibing with me, because I will make jokes in the future about myself and about others' health. I will do all of those things, but in reality, health is wealth. Health is everything. When you find your health attacked, when you find your body attacked, when you find illness in your life, when you feel or fear death as a circumstance, it's no laughing matter. To be in control of your body, to feel you are successful with your vessel, is fundamental. I think that it's a human right. I think it's a natural right. But our world isn't pure, our world isn't natural, and it isn't one that enhances health. It's one where you have to fight for, forge, and create your health. And then you have to defend it and maintain it for longevity. I've seen very few people able to maintain peak in performance and physicality and presence. And I want to maintain all success that I can maintain physically, spiritually, emotionally, in all veins. These are the goals that I've laid out for myself. I just wanted to take a few minutes to lay out a big part of our mission. If you visit themodernblackman.com, please expect more information and sections on health, contributions. We will be discussing many topics in the lexicon of health, because our American life is one that is not like life everywhere else on this planet. American life is very different, and I think that we can be misled so easily because of the inauthenticity of our environment. Everything's fake. I can't wait to go deeper into all these topics. I don't want to bore anyone. I just want to inform everyone. I appreciate life. Very grateful, very thankful, fighting for true standards and integrity, because I dealt with a doctor that I trusted, and I see I was betrayed. And I'm seeing in my new circumstance, my new life, um, these aren't things I can hold myself accountable for doing, only experiencing. So maybe my accountability is, again, in who I surround myself with, because medical emergencies happen. Um, you're not always going to have control, but in the experience of incompetent medicine, it's fear inducing, incredibly hurtful, incredibly painful. And for my children, I refuse to expose them to this or know this as a reality. And that's the truth of it, is that there are two worlds. The medicine that everyone experiences isn't the medicine that we all experience. Some medicine, some doctors, some scientists are better than others. And there's no way that we can make them all as great as we want them to be. Let that sink in, because of their designation and the information that they process. And we've put such an emphasis in credentialing. I think that we're really missing what service can be led at the hands of a servant medical doctor, medically trained professional. This isn't the place to pray. I won't be asking everyone to pray. I certainly will pray on my time, but I will leave this conversation with one question. What is health?